Hey everybody, it's Julie from Psychic Moonchild. How are we today? Hope we're happy and well. And we're doing today's tarot message. And these just want to fall out in a big clump. That's interesting. Considering they've been cleansed and cleared. So I'm just going to light my cone again. So it's gone out. Got the Wheel of Fortune. What else is it we need to know, please, Spirit? So the Wheel of Fortune is all about the timings now. So whatever you've been thinking about, it's like, okay, this is good. Okay? It's good for you to invest in this opportunity. So I'm going to just run with this. The Wheel of Opportunity. Timing. But with that timing, you got the Moon card too. And how do you put this in a nice way? There's a big pull on your energy. You know, like everybody's pulled in different ways. And I feel like you're ready to give up. You just don't care anymore. You just want to let it all go. You just want to run free. You want to get the hell out of there. Is what I'm getting with this. Okay? But the timing's now to make these choices and go with it in a positive way. And the other card we've got is, I always call, that's my get out of jail free card in this tarot deck, because it's not written. Okay, so you're in an S storm. And you're just tired of it. It's just a battle. It's just overcome you. You have no fight left in you. Okay? You're struggling. You're depressed. You're anxious. You can't see anything good coming for you forever. You're ready just to... I feel like this is really deep and depressing. You just don't want to be here anymore. Can you hear that in my throat? Because it hurts. I'm feeling this from people. And it's like, you've gone through all the government departments and we know how they work. That's a shit S show. You know, there is no support. And sometimes you feel like you're walking alone. Okay, but the timing is now to make change. And this change could be speaking up for yourself. Even though you may have in the past and you've gone to the right government facilities or workplace facilities and like you've got nowhere. But it's like, please do not give up, because your life is worth so much. Even though you don't see this at this time and everything, there's just no... I feel you're boxed in and there's no way out. It doesn't matter what you do. Who cares? No one cares. You know, it's like no one listens. No one cares. Just, you know, combust. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like, just hang in there. Things are changing. Things are turning. Yeah, sure enough, you might not be heard, but there's going to be something, there will be on some level a positive outcome here. I can see so many clients in my head going like, oh my God, no, we've had enough. We've had enough. No, don't. Please don't. Don't give in. Keep fighting for what you believe in. These departments don't work. Well, you know, they never have they? Just keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. You're not alone in this. Never ever think that you're going through some S-storm all by yourself, because there'll be so many others riding this wave with you. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. You know what you want. Nobody's listening, but you still put it out there. Okay? Just keep putting it out there. And as a collective, someone will be heard. And you know what? This is what I'm doing. You write a story. You write a book. You put in there the things that you've gone through, the departments that you've processed, and what they've actually done for you. Okay, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever happens, happens. But don't give up. And if more of you actually stood your ground before you come to breaking point, they would have to make a change on so many levels, because there are no levels that they actually function properly on. And just don't get me started, because I have heard and have seen a lot in 35 years. None of it's good. But it doesn't mean you give up. And then when you got the get out of jail free card, it's like, what is the outcome you want? What are your desires? What is it you would like them to do and change? Because as we know, everyone's pulled by a string. Everyone's a puppeteer. But as a collective, as real people who are actually living, you know, in this ground of whatever you call that, the murkiness of the lotus, it's ready to bloom, it's trying to find the light, but it keeps getting kicked in the teeth. No one's listening, no one's doing this, no one's doing that. You know, it's all one way. Please, people, do not give up. Okay? Do not give up. You do not want to finalize something. You need to put it into words. If everyone put everything into words, and everyone, I don't know, even put it on Facebook. Maybe you could start a page up going, you know, like the crap that's happened to you in your lifetime. You would find a support group. You'd have someone to talk it over with. It may not, you know, things might not be able to change. Maybe they will, you know, but, you know, we know everything's controlled. Maybe it won't. But you'll have someone to go, I've been through that. Same thing happened to me, mate. You know, this is this and this is that. And you will find people. And you'll find your own group. And you'll be able to heal within that group. Okay, because that's what it's all about. It's healing. Don't rely on government departments to heal you. You got to heal you. They don't care. So what is it you can do to pick yourself up and out of this situation? The outcome may not become what you want it to be, but you may feel better about you fought. Okay, you have fought hard. And you fought wisely, and you fought with your strength, and you'll have a support group, and, you know, down the track, things will change in 18 years. So, do not give up. Do not sink to that level, and it's not sinking to that level, but it's that giving in level that you're not worth anything and this has happened. It's nothing. You can't play victim, people. You just cannot. You just got to go, okay, this is really, I don't know how to get out of this. I've tried. I've done this. I've done that. I've done everything. I've gone to every government department that's, you know, and I'm still nowhere. No MP has supported me. No, this is, you know, nothing has happened. And there's a reason for that too. Because what you're standing up for doesn't even exist in their world. Okay? So don't think this is it. That's the end. Because the end for you is what the outcome is that you want. And it may take a long time. Karma is karma. Where justice does not prevail, karma always does. So you need to hang on to that. And I feel so strongly. I just feel like, oh my God, there's so many people here going like, it's hard. My chest is just going, don't give up. Do not give up. Your life is not worth giving up. What you believe in is not worth giving up. As hard as it is, pick yourself up. And I always recommend, what's his name? Neil Donald Walsh, Conversations with God. And this isn't a religious thing because I'm not religious in any way, shape or form. I'm a pagan. But born Catholic. Funny that. But what I feel is like he was an alcoholic. He had all this stuff done to him. He was the lowest of the lowest. And yet look at him now. Okay, so maybe sometimes if you reach out and you watch different things, you look down that rabbit hole and find different things, you will find an answer on some way, level, shape or form. Okay? But what I do say, even though I'm not Christian, I'm pagan, you have all these ancestral angels, you know, ancestral, you know, people that you relate to, you know, in your history lines. There are so many people, there's so many realms. You have so many people around you that will love you and support you with whatever decision you know, that this is what you want to go with. Do not think on this 3D level where it's black and white that this is it. Because there is more. Okay? Open your eyes, open your ears, feel, see, touch, smell. You are getting answers every day, all day, that you probably just flick out of the way. You are so worth it. Every life is precious. Every mother that has born a child wishes the best for their child, okay? No matter what the circumstance was that they had that child they love. Okay? So you got to think of it in these levels, like you are loved, you were loved, not were loved because you're not loved anymore, but you are loved, you're always loved. You may be lost, but that's what we're here for. Learning lessons, contracts that we put up on the other side. As crappy as they were. Because who would know this is what it's like down here? Really, come on. You come from this beautiful place where it's just beautiful. So you got to really open your mind and just go, there's so much more around. And you are valued and you are loved. And if you believe this, you'll find somebody, you'll attract somebody that will just come into your life and be like, oh my gosh, you know me. Well, gee, of course. You know? And I'm getting Pink Floyd, two lost souls in a fishbowl, like, you know, and all of a sudden, ping, you know, like, there's always someone out there for you. But you got to open your heart and you got to start loving you, and things will change. You can't hold anger and you can't hold resent and you can't be vicious and malicious, and it just doesn't work. And you know that's not the person you want to be, but you know, like, all your armor's on like Joan of Arc to protect and just, you know, go, this is what I want. This is how it should be. I need, this is, why can't I have this? Okay, it's all a contract on the other side that we've all signed up for. There's lessons to be learned. There's stuff that's got to happen. We want to finalise it because you don't want to come back and do it all over again if it's not finalised properly, because karma's karma and it'll keep coming back. There's so many levels on this. I hugely suggest you just look on YouTube and find, you know, all these other channels. You know, like Be Divine Online, that will help you get through situations. And that's my sister, I can promote that. But like, there's other stations as well. There's lots of other people that are on the same path and they've had this amazing story and yet they've survived. You know, they've been on the darkest of the moments. Crunching time. But crunching time, you know, that's up to you. That's your choice. Whether you choose this, whether you stay on replay and keep repeating everything that you say and do and see in your mind because you make it so real. Because remember, wherever you focus your energy is what you're creating. So you want to get off it? Look outside the square. Find your soul tribe. Find people that are in the same situation. Feed off each other. Not in a negative way, but how they've come out of that. And how they've grown. Okay? I really wish everyone the best. I know this is a pretty full-on path, and I know at the moment things are really exaggeration. I can't even think of the word. They're tripling. They're just being more magnified. Okay, so more and more people are feeling it really, really quick, and it's throwing them off guard, and they're thinking thoughts that they shouldn't be thinking. Okay, you are loved. You are loved, each and every one of you. Don't forget that. And so many people walk around not knowing that. Come on. You know, we're light. Light ignites light. And this is a hard job because there's not enough of us. There's a lot of us, but there's not enough of us. We need to be out there and to keep telling people that they are precious when they just really feel like they're nothing. Or nothing's going their way, and they're in that darkness. And that's why we have a shadow side, because it's like, okay, so what's that teaching us? What do we not like? Can we not change something here? Can we move forward from here? Like, what is this all about? Because only when we have a dark part can the light come through. Okay? And just think, contracts. Over there, before we incarnated, this is what we signed up for. Okay? That is what it is. we don't remember. And I mean, a lot of religions are going to say, no, no, no. And that's okay, because everything's different. But at the end of the day, this is exactly what we've done. Because we want to grow. We want to evolve our soul. And yet we come to this density and it's like, get us out of here now. Coming through the birth canal. Let's go back. Do you know what I mean? Can you see? We come from this beautiful place and we're here and it's like, why? But this is what we've asked for. This was our contract. This is what we wanted to learn. This is how we want to evolve, move forward in our lives, and it is what it is. And I know this is a lot to, you know, comprehend, but why else would you be here? And for all those people that say, I didn't ask to be born, and oh my gosh, I've heard that so many times in my lifetime. Well, I'm sorry you did ask to be born. Okay? Because you actually picked up there who your mother and father was to be, whether they're together or one night stand or whatever it was between yous. That is what you chose. Okay? So I'm going to blow your brains, but like, you know, this is how it is up there. This is a metaphysical world of sciences. You signed a contract. You come here to learn. You chose what it is you wanted to do. You chose who your parents were for whatever each one had to offer to set your foundations in this lifetime. And then you clear ancestry and you do this and you do that, and it's a full-on mission. But you know what? You're not alone. And I'm going to leave it here before it gets too full on, but you're not alone and you're forever loved. You have a support system. It's a matter of tapping into that one. Okay? Bye for now.